Hello, my collective singles. Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. Thank you so much for being here, for attending, for clicking here, for the ways you love on this channel. Thank you for all your attention on my last video. What are we going to read about? Well, we're going to read about something that concerns the singles, and I'm not going to ask universe for anything. I'm just going to say whatever is the most important thing that you need to know. We're going to start out with the Animal Oracle, then we're going to move to Lenormand, possibly some of these coffee cards from Amira, but we're also going to hit it up with tarot, and we'll see what comes up. Let's get the overall energy for the reading. If you are someone who is here for the first time, let me know in the comments. We like to be in the comments around here, so I hope that you do too. And if you are interested in connecting with me, that's how we make these readings resonate, right? So if you're interested in connecting with me, please do that in the comments. I'm in the comments all the time, and that's a safe place for you. I'm always going to monitor my comments so you guys don't get taken advantage of by people who are trying to get your money and all that stuff. So, all right, so be in the comments. And if you are someone who's wondering why this is not time-stamped, it's because this is not a reading for your energy. This is a reading for everybody's energy, anybody that clicks here. So no matter what your sign is, this could be your reading. But put on your intuitive hat, please. Put on that intuitive hat and you will know if this is your reading. It's a test of your intuition, my friends. All right, what do we got? We've got See the Big Picture. We'll take those ones as well. See the Big Picture, it's card number 29. It's an 11, so see the big picture. I want to say that you are seeing things clearer now. There's a greater clarity, or there is about to be, because the giraffe sees things from a very different perspective than the rest of us who are on the ground, right? Who are very close to the ground. I think you're about to see the big picture on something here. We have the hummingbird spirit, be here and now. It's your reminder, your gentle reminder to live in the moment, that whatever happened back there doesn't necessarily matter anymore. It's done. You can't change it. All you can do is ruminate on it, and it's really not going to do anything for you if you do that. And looking too far into the future, that's not happened yet. So I think that you're supposed to be in the here and now. We have card number 34, which is a 7. To me, 7s are always about heaven, divinely guided. So I think that the universe is saying, try and stay in the present moment, my friend. And as you see things from a higher perspective, or you see the bigger picture, I want you to try and stay in the present moment. Because for some of you, you have psychic energy, right? So you're going to be looking further into the future than other people. We have chameleon spirit, act as if. This is true manifestation. It is. So you can manifest and ask the universe for what you want forever, right? But if you're not acting as if you already have it, then it may not come to you. It's like the queens in the tarot, right? The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the one who's mimicking the Empress. She's acting as if. So she will likely to become an Empress if she continues to live her life in the way the Empress does. The chameleon spirit is, don't be afraid to change your colors. You know, just because maybe you were purple back there, it doesn't mean you can't be yellow in the future. It doesn't mean you can't be pink or hot purple. Like, don't let people tell you what color to be. Don't let people tell you exactly what you're supposed to be. Be what you want, and you're allowed to change whenever you want. You're allowed to change. The chameleon, no matter what they step on, they will take on that color, no matter how typical the color is or how complex it is, because some are more complex than others. So act as if, the chameleon spirit, act as if you know what you're doing. Yep, fake it till you make it, my friend. We've got card number 14. 1 and 4 is 5. So again, we have, oh no, we didn't have another 5 here. I thought we did. But we have a little bit of lack, maybe not really showing people exactly who you are, because you're scared they're going to yell at you for changing your colors. Yeah. So act as if. Act as if you want it. Act as if you have it. Act as if it's already yours, and it shall be. We have the skunk spirit, know your worth. I love it. And when you know your worth, you're not scared to be the chameleon, right? You're not scared to be the chameleon when you know your worth. Card number 14 is temperance. And so it could mean that being your authentic self, no matter what that is to anyone else, no matter what they call you or what they say, please always try and be yourself. That's where you're going to get the most balance. That's where you're going to get the most healing. Most people, although, can't be their authentic self until they heal. So as long as you're working on healing, you should be good. Know your worth. Use your mind wisely. And know your worth. Oh, Oh, yes. You know what Charlie just said? We should probably, as we're on this topic here, of being yourself and being authentic, let's talk about what you should surrender. What should you surrender to the universe? Yep. I think we're going to make this for the month of December. I think that's the intention. That's what I'm feeling. It's like it's the end of the year, the last month of the year, and you're supposed to be surrendering something to the universe. I think that it's time that it's time for you to be who you're supposed to be. We have surrender stress. It says, take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. There are so many videos on breath work on YouTube. I've seen them. I use them actually. And if you're the person who the holiday season is causing a lot of stress for, and that could be, first of all, for some of you who don't have family, it could be stressful to be by yourself. It could be saddening, stressful. But for some of you who are going into a situation where you don't really want to be there, but you're doing it for mom, or you're doing it for Nana, or whoever, I feel like you are supposed to try and be as authentic as you can be. But I think you're supposed to practice your breathing, which probably means meditation as well. Bottom of the deck we have surrender your fear. Let go of the fearful stories you keep telling yourself. Like, what are they going to think if I decide to come out in whatever color I want to come out in? And I think that you need not worry about that. Let go of your fears and the stories that you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. I like it. Surrender to joy, my friend. All right, I think I am going to use these. I wasn't sure if I was going to or not. I think we will. Let's throw one down here. The peacock. Oh. It says pregnancy and wealth. So for some of you, it could mean that a baby is on the way. Maybe someone in the family is having a baby. Maybe you're expecting a grandchild or a niece or a nephew, or maybe you're pregnant yourself. But we have wealth. And I love that they have both of those on the same card, because no matter when a baby arrives, it's always a beautiful wealth. The peacock, I feel like you are about to strut your stuff. Yeah, you're about to show everybody what you're made of, is what I want to say. Whether it's wealth, and wealth can be anything. It doesn't have to be money. It can be money, but wealth could be, healthy. It could be that you're in love. It could mean many things. But for some of you, it is going to mean pregnancy. So if you're not interested in having a baby, then you should be careful. All right. Let me get some stuff out of the way here. All right. Let's look at some Lenormand. I'm going to throw some tarot at it. Tell me about the singles, please. The collective singles. Tell me about the collective singles, please. We've got a couple of cards that have popped over here. All right. There it is. There's love and romance right there that you're looking over really closely. We've got card number 14. Very interesting. Some of you could be seeing 1414. That might be an angel number for you, but we've got repeating numbers. This looks like stress. It does. It looks a little stressful. Somebody's looking over their shoulder here. Oh, isn't this interesting as well? Because we've got seeing the big picture, seeing something from high above, right? And that's the tower in the Lenormand. Seeing things from another perspective because it's really high up. This is also the number of the sun in the tarot. So I feel like you're about to see something clearly that you didn't see very clearly before. It might cause you to move on. It might cause you to move, period. It could be something that you didn't necessarily want to see. Yeah. We've got the mice here. And the mice are about things that are rotting out. Pestilence, right? Things that have gone bad. Things that are rotting. All right. So we've got, this could also be a number for you, 4414. Take it as it resonates. But we have the 9. We begin with the 9. And the 9 is about romance. This is about someone speaking out what how they feel about somebody. You've got the Queen of Spades in the bottom right-hand corner. That is the Queen of Swords. That is Libra energy. And it feels like there is somebody who is going to reveal how they feel about you. And I feel like you're going to look it over super close. Look, I feel like that you don't necessarily know if this is what you want. The thing is sometimes we miss our manifestations because they show up and they don't look like we wanted them to look, or they don't feel like we wanted them to feel. And so the manifestation will leave, right? But if it's meant for you, it'll never pass you by. It'll come back around again and reveal itself to you. I feel like this is the case here. It feels like you're very skeptical about love. You're very skeptical that there's anyone out there for you at all. And when someone does approach you in that type of energy, you're very skeptical. You put them under the magnifying glass. You might be too critical. You might be too critical. Like, are you not dating that person because you don't like the shoes they wear or the makeup they wear or the way they do their hair? Like, maybe that's hypercritical, right? Those things are just things that can all be fixed, right? If you don't like the way they do those things. But maybe you're putting it under a magnifying glass, and maybe you're being hypercritical of it. We have card number 44. I want to say that if you are currently, like not in the future, but if currently you're being approached by someone that you're unsure of, I think you're supposed to take a closer look at the situation. And we've got balance, right? We've got 4, which is stability. Those are 4s in the tarot. Stability, 4 and 4 is 8, and I feel it's your stability we're talking about. So we have card number 14. I think this is something that you have to heal. It's almost like you don't believe that love is for you, so you're hypercritical. You pick out little things about people that you don't like, and I'm never going to be able to live with that. And I'm not saying don't be choosy, because you really should be choosy. You should always have an ongoing list in your head of what you like and what you don't like. And I'm not talking about, physical things, about what they look like, but I mean, are they pouring into you like you pour into them? Does this person open a door for you? Are you opening a door for them? Are they, genuinely grateful when you purchase something for them or buy them dinner or, something like that. So I think that you need to kind of look at it in more of a close-up view, but not a hypercritical view. We have card number 14, and again, that is the Temperance. Now, this particular one is the Fox. You don't want to be outfoxed again. I think I'm talking to someone who has been hurt before, someone who's looking over their shoulder. We have the 9 of Wands. You're the wounded warrior. 9 of Clubs, right? You're the wounded warrior. You're the person who's always looking over your shoulder because you've been hurt over and over and over again. And I think you're exhausted, but you're very brave. And I think you keep going the course, trying to find someone who is going to be your person. But I think you're supposed to look at it really closely and not take it too far, if that makes sense at all. I feel like you're going to get some sort of a bird's eye view because we have the giraffe here. And I think you're going to look at it from the top down. I feel like this means that we could have maybe a Leo present, possibly. We got the sun in the background. But I feel like there's romance that's either already here or someone that's coming closer, like inching closer. They might even do the peacock thing with you. There's a song I learned as a child. The peacock is a royal bird. It's very proud, as you have heard. It opens up its lovely it struts as only peacocks can and sprays its lovely colored fan. It almost feels like someone's going to peacock in front of you. Someone's going to show you exactly who they are. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like someone's trying to get your attention. That's what the peacock does when it's trying to get your attention, right? It can be a little bit of pride as well. But this person might be someone who's wealthy, and that's what they're used to doing. They're used to showing people who they are, their car, their house, their clothes, you know what I mean? So put them under the microscope, put them under the magnifying glass, I should say, and try not to be too critical about it. Okay, let's find out what is going on with tarot. Tell me about tarot for the collective, please. Got Libra energy, Sagittarius energy here. We've got Temperance, yeah, which is Sagittarius. Tell me about the collective singles, please. All right. Yeah, there is somebody coming around, my friend, who wants to invest in you here. They're looking at investing in love. And I feel like this person is someone who could be, there could be an age gap. So that might be another reason that you're hypercritical, right? You're like, I'm not dating someone who's younger, Elsie. I'm not dating someone who's too old, and I'm not dating someone who's too young. But it could be that there is an age difference here with them being younger, possibly, whoever they are, feminine or masculine. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. This person's looking to settle down. They're looking to invest in love, and they're looking to settle down with someone who's also looking to settle down. We have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Sun. So we could be talking about, put this here. We could be talking about someone who's Leo, possibly. There it is. I feel like you are going to meet somebody and you're going to get a bird's eye view or the view of the giraffe at this person. And I feel that you are going to be a little hypercritical. And I think it's based on your default. Your default of, I always got to look over my shoulder. I'm always worried that someone is trying to hurt me. But I really do believe that this person that's coming forward is quite genuine. I think that they're going to be very transparent and you're going to be able to see everything for what it really is. I feel like this is new love for you guys. And we have someone who's very serious about looking for someone, like I said, who wants to settle down, maybe possibly move away from the place where you are right now. I feel like you start out with friendship. This is, for some of you, this could be a friend. Like, it does to me feel like it's new love, first of all. So I want to say, if this is new love, this might be a friend, someone you've never dated before. It doesn't have to be someone that you know, though. It could be brand new love. But I think that if it's not someone that you know, if it's someone brand new that you're meeting, I feel like you will be starting out as friends. So this is going to start as a very solid friendship. You might meet this person in the Pentacle world. And so they might be a person that's at the workplace that you don't usually talk to, or someone who arrives on the scene brand new at the workplace. I have a feeling that there is going to be an age difference and the person is probably going to be younger than you, whether you're feminine or masculine. We have the Ace of Cups here. I feel like it turns from friendship to love very quickly because I think the person that you're going to meet is someone who is a magician, someone who is possibly Aries, but someone who has all, like, they're ready. This person's ready. They have all of the aces in hand. They're ready to throw down an ace at any time. There's someone who's going to be very happy and fun and silly. Someone who maybe doesn't really plan things, but likes to do things spontaneously. They're the person who can get everybody in the room laughing at the same time. I want to say that this person has times when they are very solid, when they're very sort of down to earth, and are very honest. But I think they also are very charitable. And so that tells me that maybe this person is wealthy. They could be very wealthy and that they're very charitable. We have the Page of Wands is sort of giving me the energy of playful. Being playful. Look, let's, you know, they're going to call you up at 10 at night and say, you know what, I'm bored. Can we just go grab a coffee? Or let's go get a really good dessert. Let's go share a dessert at a restaurant. Or, you know, something like that. Let's just grab a drink and go for a drive. We have the Page of Wands. Feels like a lot of fun, that this person is a lot of fun. And they're probably very flirty. That's how you will know them, that they're probably very flirty with everyone, I'm going to say. But I'm going to say that the way they flirt with you is different than the way they flirt with other people because you know them. So they may be someone who's been trying to get you to go out with them for a long time if you already know them. But for some of you who don't know them, I feel like you might see them as someone who's maybe irresponsible. You might see them as someone who's kind of loud and boisterous, and maybe I'm talking to someone who is an earth sign. Right now, I have both. I'm an earth sign, I'm a Taurus sun, and I'm a Sag rising, and I'm telling you, that's a hard combination. So it could be someone who is very opposite of you. Absolutely, it could be someone who, like, I don't mean opposite in the zodiac, but I mean opposite in your personalities. And fire is very different than earth, right? So I want to say that ultimately this person is looking for someone to love. They're looking to express their emotions or their love to somebody. And I think that that somebody is you. But I do believe it does start as friendship here. Let's clarify a little bit. Where should we go? Okay. We'll go here. There we go. All right. this could be sports as well. You could be on a sporting team, like maybe you're on a hockey team or a bowling team or a baseball team. You could meet them because this is teamwork, right? This is being on somebody's team. It could also be a situation where you are watching them do something, so they could be online, or you're watching them do all the work. Take it as it resonates. Tell me about this romance here. Somebody's been thinking a very long time, whether it's you or them, they've been thinking a very long time about, I really want to be in a relationship this year. We have the 10 of Wands. Romance has been a heavy burden for this person. We've got the 5 of Wands, and it's because of how they speak to themselves. It has nothing to do with what's actually happening, but it almost feels like somebody is always in indecision. They don't really want to commit, but it's been a very heavy burden that they've been carrying, and they're trying to be courageous and come out to meet somebody here. I want to say that this person is a protector. They are someone who is courageous and is strong, and they are looking for someone to share their Ace of Pentacles with. You don't see this coming. This person, if it is someone that you know, they've never told you that they have feelings for you, but they might flirt with you a lot. They might flirt with you a lot, but they've never really called to ask you out. I think it's because of the fear of what they say to themselves. It's very heavy burden. They're trying to be courageous. So I think that when they see you, they flirt with you, but they've never really asked you out because they're not sure what you would say, right? Really what they're keeping concealed is the moon. It's like, I don't really know what to do from here. It's like they're a great flirter. They could be someone who's really nice to look at and people like to flirt with them, but they're not a person who follows through with action. They might follow through with action this time. We have the High Priestess here, and I want to say that it's the energy of checking with your gut, but it is also that one of you, either them or you, could be someone who is a light worker. Like you could be someone who reads tarot, or you're psychic, or, you know, a medium or something like that. There is a connection here with the High Priestess and the moon energy. And it feels like it's a connection that you're not sure of. It's like, why do I have such a connection to this person every time I see them? But when I don't see them, they're like out of sight, out of mind. That's what the 7 of Swords is bringing me. So I feel like this person keeps coming back to you. Like if you're someone who's maybe invited to a barbecue, or invited to a pool party, or invited to a friend's place, and you always see that extra person there, like that's what it feels like. It's someone that you know, but you don't know. You don't really know them. This person is always looked at you as the Ace of Pentacles, someone who they would love to start something brand new with, because the Ace of Pentacles is going to change your life. And they're looking at a life change. Tell me about the magnifying glass here. You know what it is? I think you're hard on yourself, or they're hardest on their self. But I think it's you, because 4 and 4 is 8. To speak nicer to yourself. Oof. Okay. So I feel like this is somebody here who you could meet online. You could meet them on an app, on a dating app. And this person could have a couple of children. Maybe you do. There's 2 boys portrayed here, but it doesn't have to be, of course, feminine or masculine. We have Aries energy here. It feels like somebody here watches you a lot. And I feel when they get a chance to speak with you, they really enjoy speaking with you. I want to say that everything is under a microscope. It's almost like when you guys see each other, you're in a group of people, and it's like somebody doesn't want to move forward to talk with you because everybody's watching. But I want to say that there is some sort of a path opening here. And somebody wants to know more about you, what you want in life. You know, this is the student, right? This is the one that's trying to figure out things, you know, using their own smarts, knowledge. They're trying to figure out what it is that they want to do. I feel that you bump into this person somewhere. It's a surprise. And I feel like that's the person that you are going to begin some sort of a path with here. They could be a Pisces. They could be an Aries, or maybe you are. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Yeah, somebody's at the crossroads here, and they've been thinking really deeply about what to do next. And I feel like the person is coming in as the magician with all the aces in hand here, because we have a bunch of pages here. I really feel like somebody is trying to figure it out. Somebody is wanting to, want it to happen really quickly, but in a good way. Like, it feels like somebody has affection for you already. As soon as they meet you, they feel like they have affection for you. It could be someone you meet in the workplace. We have the Five of Cups. So if it is someone you met in the workplace or are working with, it may not work out because of the workplace, because all eyes are on you, right? Because everybody's watching. So take that as it resonates. But we have the Magician here. So somebody is going to try and make it work no matter what. I feel like somebody's been working on themselves, and I think that somebody does want the victory here. And so that's why they're showing up as the Magician. They're looking, yeah, there we go. So if you are someone who is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it feels like you're going to meet them at a party, probably at a holiday party, or they're going to ask you out. We do have the Page of Wands here again, and now we have the Five of Swords. I'm going to say there are going to be things that you're not going to agree on, and you're going to have to look at things from a higher perspective. There are things that that you're not going to agree on, and you might have to leave some things left to agree to disagree, and this might happen on your first date. I'm just saying, with this person, it might happen on the first date because the Three of Cups is here. It might happen upon reunion. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Yep, if this person is someone who has seen you in other places, at work, at a party, friends of friends, it feels like they are very attracted to you, but they've always held themselves back. They're really attracted to you. It's almost like they feel like you wouldn't be interested in them, and so they stay a friend of a friend. So for some of you, this is someone that you do meet through friends, and if you've never met them before, they're going to be attracted to you in a moment, but they're not going to react on it. This person does want the Four of Wands. We know that already, and they do want to fall in love. So I feel like when you meet them, they are single, and I feel like they will give you clarity about that. They'll tell you that they are single. They'll probably compliment you in some way, saying that you look really nice today. I feel like this person is someone who is very busy in their life. They give reciprocity to everyone. I think this person is very kind with everyone that they meet. Tell me what the outcome is here. Tell me what the outcome is for the collective, please. Collective singles. Two of Cups in the reverse. Lovers. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We've got the Chariot. We've got the Hierophant. And Justice. Look at all of those majors. That's crazy. Okay, so it's not instant love. You're not falling in love with this person at first sight. But this is a soulmate connection. You're going to feel it, that you've known them from somewhere before. You'll probably see them and then you'll part again. I don't think it's the right time. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse, which tells me that it's not divine timing. This is fated, but it's not time to go off now. We've got the Chariot. You two might live a distance from each other. That could be it. Or one of you could be a Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Gemini here as well. I feel like there is going to be justice, and there will be some sort of a commitment that comes up between you. Justice is here. That's karmic justice. And we have, I feel like the commitment will come, but it's going to move slow because we have a lot of pentacles here. And I do feel that I'm speaking to someone who is in pentacle energy, or who is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or any of the other ones that I talked about here. We do have karmic justice. Things are about to come into balance for you, collective. There is a commitment coming. It's not coming right now. I do believe you meet the person who is your person. And I do believe that once it starts to move, it moves very quick. But I also believe that you two live in two different states, or you live miles apart from each other. You can get to each other by vehicle, but I feel like you live apart. So you will have a commitment, but I think it's going to take some time, the right time, which is not right now. All right. I'm going to leave that there. It is love. And thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I'm going to go for now. I'll be back because I'm always back. And thank you for being here. Love you guys. Bye-bye.